Part 15. Showdown in the Gym. Paige gasped and thought to herself, "Energy? Power? What is this monster talking about?" The shadow continued. "I already have Maggie deep in my shadow, and now I'll consume all of your energy as well. Soon, I'll break through into my world and begin my quest for revenge." Sophia looked at Paige and immediately saw Paige's hand shaking, but this time, something strange was happening. Paige then yelled out, "It's coming, Sophia!" The shadow opened its mouth wide and moved their way. Wind blew from its mouth and it laughed as it pursued the girls. "No!" Sophia screamed. Suddenly, Paige thrust forth her shaking hand, which was glowing with sparkles of light. The light burst from Paige's hand and a beam shot straight at the shadow monster. "Huh? How are you doing that, Paige?" Sophia asked in shock. "Ah!" the shadow yelled. It growled and pushed forth against the light. "You're still too weak, Paige. Give up. My dark energy is too strong," it said. "Dark energy? Light energy! Sophia, I need your help. You must have light energy inside you too," Paige exclaimed. "I what? No, I don't know how," Sophia cried. The shadow moved closer to the girls as Paige struggled to push it back with her light. "Sophia, Maggie needs us. I need you," Paige exclaimed again. "It's here!" The monster was a foot away from the girls, its breath blowing their hair back. It said, "I told you you're too weak!" The shadow could not believe what it was seeing. Part 16. Light in the Darkness. There was a purple electrical current flowing like a wave from Sophia's right hand. Sophia's electrical current surged through and around the monster, and Paige's light pushed the shadow monster back even further. "Just hold on, Sophia! Don't stop!" Paige cried out. The girls pressed on with all their might. "This cannot be! You won't stop me!" the shadow said. Its mouth quickly grew wider as the fight raged on. It began to move closer again towards the girls strongly to consume them. "Paige, this is too much. I think this might be it. I'm sorry," Sophia cried as she tried to keep her electrical current strong. Paige had tears in her eyes as the monster was moving closer to them yet again. Paige thought, "Maggie, we tried. We tried to be brave for you. We tried to be strong. Suddenly, green bursts of light came shooting upward out of the shadow monster's mouth. The green lights were like cylindrical beams about 3 feet long, and they shot like large bullets. The shadow yelled out, "What? What is this now?" Then another green burst of light shot forth from its mouth, but this shot moved downward between Sophia and Paige. The light was blinding and the girls had to turn away. Only a moment passed, and they quickly turned their head back to look. Right between them stood Maggie. "Maggie, it's you!" Paige exclaimed with joy. Maggie responded, "I heard you guys fighting. I saw the light and this power came out of nowhere and..." Sophia interrupted and said, "We know. Well, we don't know, but all this happened out of nowhere for us too." Paige said, "We have to end this now!" She pulled back her arm and fist as the other two girls did in rapid succession. They casted their arms forward again, and Paige yelled out, "Trinity's light! Full power unite!" "Huh?" Maggie exclaimed in confusion as the light clashed with the shadow. "I don't know, it just popped in my head," Paige yelled back as wind rushed through and all around them. The powerful bursts of light that each of them shot forth combined into a special ray that pierced through the shadow, and the shadow began to slowly disintegrate. The girls could hear the voice of the shadow cry out, "Ah! How could this be? You were all so afraid, so powerless!" Maggie shouted back, "You may have scared us all this time, but we're not afraid of you anymore." Sophia added, "And you won't hurt or scare anyone ever again." The shadow furiously began to reform as the light the girls were shooting continued to flow. Bright colors of white, purple, and green illuminated the gym like light in the darkness. The shadow responded madly, You think you can stop me so easily? Your power will be mine! Paige yelled back with a fierce look in her eye. If you're so power hungry, then how about a snack? She opened her other hand and an orb of light formed in it. She threw it towards the monster's mouth. The orb made contact with their ray of light and exploded open. From the orb shot more rays of light in every direction like a firework. The light was blinding and consumed the shadow. No! It yelled out as it faded away. The power from the explosion pushed all of the girls back and onto the ground. The lights from the girls went out, and they sat there in awe in front of the gym closet. Part 17, Night's End. Is that it? Sophia asked, as the girls all tried to catch their breath. Yeah, I think so. I think we did it, Maggie said. Paige, who was excited to have her friend back, said, Maggie, I'm so glad you're okay. We really did do it after all. But where did this power come from? And Trinity's light. I heard another voice say these words like it was talking to me. Maggie replied, I thought you said it just popped in your head. Paige didn't know if she actually heard another voice during the fight. She said, Well, yeah, I'm not sure. Sophia replied, I don't know, but I can't believe no one heard all of this. And the lights? Everything was so bright, I was so sure someone was gonna come in. Suddenly, the gym's side door opened and a voice called out, Maggie! Sophia! Where are you? Paige? It was Mrs. Etner, and the tired girls rushed over to the door. Oh, there you girls are. We've been wondering where you've been. Let's go, we're gonna take a class picture, Mrs. Etner said. The three girls were still shaken up, but they walked over to the wall that their classmates were standing at. One of their friends, Reagan, said, what's with your girls' hair? And you're all sweaty. It looks like you just finished playing a hockey match. Paige, realizing that their hair must look crazy after the Shadow Monster Showdown, said, we were playing tag in the gym, and we... Reagan immediately stopped her. Hold on, you were playing tag in the gym, in the pitch-black darkness? The three girls were stumped, and Sophia said, well, we did have flashlights. Reagan rubbed her chin and said, tag, dark gym, flashlights? I want to play next time. That sounds like fun. The girls let out a sigh of relief, and Maggie said, yeah, we'll definitely invite you next time. The class then heard Mrs. Etner say, all right, everybody, turn this way and smile. The night continued, and the third grade enjoyed snacks until it was time to leave. There were a set of exit doors located in a hallway next to the gym. Everyone was saying their goodbyes, and Paige looked up towards the gym entrance doors one last time before the night ended. She thought to herself, I'm so glad this is all done. She was about to turn around when she saw Mr. Alfaro walking near the doors. He appeared to be subtly looking around, observing everyone as if he didn't want to be noticed. He reached for the doorknob and slipped away into the dark gym. Then, Paige heard a voice from behind her. Paige, come on, it's time to go. It was Maggie. Paige responded, Okay, coming. But it was hard for her to look away. Paige could only see into the gym through the slim window on the doors, and it was still completely dark inside. Paige thought about everything she had already gone through that night and the whole school year. She wanted to ignore any suspicious thought of what she had just seen, but Paige was a curious girl. Maggie! Paige exclaimed. The end.